Hello, all. It's your girl Tiffany, Metamorphosis Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces high priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If y'all would be so kind, so please like, share, and subscribe. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we are going to get started. I do hope y'all are doing well and feeling well, as I said. So let's get on with your overall messages, guys. Okay. Let's shuffle this deck real quick. Okay. Shoot.
You've got mail.
Hold on, guys. Okay, so the first card you have here is stage accident or event. Harm. Caution, beware. Betrayal for the love of money. Wolves and snakes in sheep's clothing. And these clowns are way too cocky, guys, okay? So something is significant to some type of stage event, okay, or some type of stage incident or accident, however you want to look at it, okay. Whatever the stage accident, incident, or event is meant to cause somebody it's meant to cause like injury, danger, or harm to someone in some type of way, okay. Like this is some type of setup, something that has been planned, or something like that, okay. Yeah, whatever this stage accident or event is meant to cause somebody some type of harm. And this is the reason why Spirit is saying that you need to have caution and beware, okay, of your surroundings, obviously, who you're mixing and mingling with, where you're going, and so forth, okay. Even the time of day and different things like that, especially if you're in unfamiliar areas and so forth, guys, okay. But sometimes even amongst people that you think guys, okay, because something is staged, something is set up, okay. Whether something comes off, like it's like somebody wants to like cause you some type of hurt, harm, or into endanger you in some type of way, or injure you, or if not worse, in some type of way, guys, okay. This is happening due to betrayal, okay. Obviously there is betrayal, okay. There is some type of setup as it relates to this, okay. This is betrayal for the love of money, Spirit is saying. So from the persons who want this done, who is plotting, planning, scheming, strategizing, setting this up, to the people who are involved, they're doing so for the purposes of money, for the love of money, Spirit is saying, guys, okay. All persons involved, Spirit is saying, they wolves in sheep's clothing, or the snakes in sheep's clothing, however you want to look at it, okay. So you also need to be careful of individuals. A lot of times some of the most dangerous people are the ones least the persons that people least expect, you know what I'm saying. Like most persons wouldn't be afraid, say for instance, like you've seen a little old lady. Okay, you see this little old elderly lady, you know what I'm saying? Your guards wouldn't immediately be up towards some little old lady, you know what I'm saying, crossing the street or in the store at the same time you are, because it's like, oh my gosh, this is just a little old lady minding her business, doing whatever. But it's those persons that you least expect. Like I said, this could be, you might see someone who is, driving this fancy, nice vehicle, okay. Somebody in a three-piece suit, look very clean, cut, type of individual, well-to-do type of person. You wouldn't automatically expect them to be up to something, devious or malicious in some type of way. You're like, what I'm saying, this is a guy that's got his shit together. He's got places to be. He's got things to do. Or what have you. But like I said, is it may be persons that you least expect, because these are the type of individuals that Spirit is like, who are these wolves and these snakes who are in sheep's clothing. They're in sheep's clothing, meaning these are people who could come off as nice or kind or innocent, or or something like that, or what have you. You go to the store, you know what I'm saying, and this nice little clerk check you out at the store, you wouldn't automatically assume, okay, this is some, evil, malicious person, you know what I'm saying, that's plotting, on somebody or something like this. So it could like literally be anybody or what have you. Um, but somebody, the people who are involved, Spirit is saying, are wolves and snakes in sheep's clothing, okay? But Spirit is saying whatever it is that they're plotting, planning, scheming, trying to do, these clowns have gotten way too cocky. They're way too cocky with whatever it is that they're trying to do. And because of their cockiness is the reasons why, obviously, they're hell bent on doing it, okay? Even in knowing this, you should still have caution and beware, okay? Because Spirit is saying these clowns is way too cocky, okay? These wolves and snakes in sheep's clothing, they're trying to harm you in some type of way. There's some type of plan, accident, incident, or event to occur, guys, that these individuals are trying to involve you in some type of way, being hurt, harmed, or endangered in some type of way. And whatever this stage, accident, incident, or event is, okay, and like I said, all parties involved are in it for the love of money, okay? It's betrayal towards you, okay? Obviously, this is like ultimate betrayal, okay? For a person to be plotting, planning, and scheming, wasting their time, their energy, their efforts, their whatever that they're investing into hurting, harm, or endangering you, they really want to betray you, like ultimately betray you in some type of way, sabotage you, ruin you, cause some type of fatal ending to you, stab you in your back in some type of way, okay? So that's what's going on here, though, y'all, okay? To clarify, stage accident or events, we have community mobbing, bullying, guys. Okay, so these individuals call themselves trying to bully you. Okay, or this stage accident or event. It's like a form of bullying, okay? Some type of community mobbing is going on, collective, okay? I feel like with this being out here, you usually get terms like this. Usually things like this with community mobbing happens with people who are targeted individuals, okay, guys? So you could be a targeted individual, okay? And what you have is, to say community, it's like a network of individuals, okay? So it doesn't have to be in any particular community. Like you could be in a particular community, whether your community, unfamiliar community, or what have you. But the whole term of community is like a network of people. Okay, it's a group of individuals that's working together to bully you in some type of way. Okay, which is the reason for the whole community mobbing, okay? These individuals are involved in this staged event, okay? So it's not any one person that you need to look out for, okay? Which makes it even more messed up, okay? Because you could have somebody there could be somebody who's involved that's on either side of you, in front of you, behind you, on the left side of you, right side of you, or what have you. You understand what I'm saying? They could be at the gas station. When you pull up at the gas station, they're at the liquor store. When you go to the liquor store, they're at the grocery store. When you go to the grocery store, they may be at your kid's school. They may be, in your church, at your community center, at your gym, everywhere you go. There's this a network of individuals, okay, and they're all connected and they're all communicating with each other. Okay, this person is here at this point in time. Okay, yeah, this person is sitting at the light at the corner of such and such, such and such. This person is at the stop sign of this block or what have you. Oh, this person just arrived at such and such place or what have you. Okay, they're sitting in the restaurant that you are going to, that you just walked into, okay? They're sitting around you, okay, dressed like regular people, looking like regular people you likely don't know from Adam and things like that or what have you, but they're all a part of a network. They're watching you. They're doing several different things, okay? They're watching you. They're stalking you. They're watching you, they're stalking you, they're harassing you, they're tracking you, they're tracing you. It just depends on what's going on, okay? They may have some of these people who are part of these community mobbing, and they have certain individuals that they have to be nice to you, maybe pay you some type of compliment randomly, okay? You have those that have been recruited to be disrespectful towards you, okay, or mean or malicious or rude to you in some type of way, okay. You have those who are just at a distance watching, okay. You have those who are directly involved and indirectly involved. The people who are directly involved are the people that you're liable to come into contact with face to face, have a conversation with, be standing right next to, driving right next to, or something like that. The people who are indirectly involved, they're the ones that's at a distance. They're the ones that's harder to recognize, okay? Because they're the ones that's at a distance from you, yet they're seeing everything that's going on around you. They're watching you as well as they're watching the other that are the others that are a part of the network that are doing certain things to you, okay? um yeah, so to clarify harm, we got reckless group activity. So some type of reckless group activity, these individuals seem to be working together in an effort to harm you in some type of way, guys, okay? And they do these things on various different levels, okay? Sometimes things are done, they work together to do things to embarrass a person, okay? Sometimes they do things just to trigger you in some type of way, to get a reaction out of you in some type of way, and sometimes they do really dangerous things that is meant to hurt you in some type of way, meant to injure you in some type of way, or what have you, okay? And these people are everywhere, collective, okay? They're everywhere and they're all connected. They're all a part of a big network, okay? So there could be a whole sequence of events that goes on, and you wouldn't expect that at each of these different points there are people who are there, okay? Say you get into, say, you get into a altercation with someone, okay, and somebody physically hurts you or something like that or what have you, you call 911. You know that situation happened, the people around are aware, they're watching, recording, what have you. You call 911. 911 already knows that this event is going on. They know who you are, where you're at, what has already happened. They're going to play their role on there. The first responders that show up to treat you, to help you, what have you, they know what's going on. They're already in the loop. They're a part of the community mobbing and different things like that. You get transported to the hospital. The people at the hospital, they already know that you're coming. They already know what has happened. Everybody is playing their role. Okay? Everything. It could be the simplest things. It could be a physical altercation. It could be a car wreck. It could be a home invasion. It could be somebody bullying you, trying to trigger you into some type of fight with them, okay? And then you severely get injured or something like that. Everybody around you, and even at places where the people wasn't there on the scene of whatever happened, everybody else that you come into contact with, from the police to ambulance workers or first responders to hospital staff to everybody you come into contact with, is a part of the network, and know who you are, know that you are a targeted individual, know what's going on, to know of the staged event, where it's supposed to happen, what time it's supposed to happen, what day it's supposed to happen, and everything, okay? This is the reason why you got both community mobbing, some form of community mobbing, and these people bullying you is why they're how they're trying to cause this staged event or accident, okay? And whatever this is, it's dangerous, and it could cause you some type of injury of some kind, because it's meant to cause you harm, whatever it is, okay? um, and this could literally be anything depending on how it's been set up, okay? This could be somebody starting a fight with you, starting an argument with you, and then all of a sudden swing, or you think this is just a verbal altercation, and then all of a sudden out the blue, this person hits you with something and busts your head or something like that or what have you. It's meant to cause you harm. You're going to need medical attention, and so forth and so forth, or so on, okay? This could be, if it's in traffic, this could be a person purposely sideswiping you or running into the back of you, and you slam into something, slam on your brakes, slam into something, boom, you hit your head on the steering wheel or something like that. This has caused you a head injury or something like that or what have you. Whatever this is, it's staged, it's set up, but it's meant to cause you harm in some type of way, okay? So think of, you could think of a multitude of different ways that a person could end up getting hurt or what have you. It just depends on where you're at, what you're doing, what this staged event is exactly, okay? Obviously, we see this type of thing with big staged events or what have you, but usually with big staged events, there's more than one person, um, that's a target in the same location, okay? Um, And this is the reason why I told you all plenty of time before. What usually with these situations where there's some lone wolf shooter or something like that in a staged events, the reason why the death count be such low, they have all this huge arsenal of weapons and different things like that to literally go in there and just rain bullets everywhere. But if you notice, it's like they be looking for certain people. They don't shoot at everybody that they see, which is the reason why you never see this huge high freaking body count. Okay, it's always either 3 people, 6 people, 2 people. You know what I'm saying? It's within a certain number. Sometimes staged events happen and there's more than one target at the same location, type of thing. um so if it's a big stage event, you and others could be injured in a situation. We just, this is a stage event, okay, but we don't know how big, how massive the stage event is. This is a stage event that is only set up for you, or this is a stage event where there's more, you are a target but your lives would be somewhere where other people are targets as well, and something is meant to happen that where you and the other targets are all meant to be harmed in that stage event type of thing, okay? Because, like I said, we got community mobbing here, but we also got reckless group activity. There is a group of individuals who are working together to stage this event and to harm you in some type of way, okay? To clarify, caution, beware, we got they're dangerous, okay? Um, But yeah, I've told you all, I've pointed this out several times before. When there's certain staged events or what have you that goes on, and it's only certain people who are killed, okay? A certain staff member or X, Y, and Z amount of kids or what have you, every last one of those were targets. They were specifically picked out, okay? And if you notice this, they don't never be in the same location or what have you. If they show any type of video footage of whoever the shooter is or what have you, it is, and they're walking around, okay? Like you got all kind of people that's running and hiding and ducking and dodging and doing all this that and other what have you, but they're going from place to place, like almost like they've been told to go in certain areas to look at it. The victims don't all be in the same area. You know what I'm saying? You would think, and these people be packing with all of this weaponry, you know what I'm saying? AR-15s, like all of this weaponry. You think, and this is somebody that's supposed to be maniac, crazy, out of their mind, whatever, completely lost it. They're enraged. An enraged person is not thinking, oh, I'm gonna kill any, mini, miny, mo. No. If they've lost it like that, they've loaded their weapons and they're just going in there. They're just spraying bullets. This bullets ain't got nobody's name on it. It can't hit anybody or what have you. But it doesn't be like that. It be sporadic. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Different people, and then at the end of it, no matter how many bullets, get to flying, it's only like 3 people who has been hit. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that or what have you. And it's like, but of course, obviously, you don't want there to be any freaking victims, okay, or what have you. The point is those individuals was targeted beforehand, okay? So sometimes there are staged events where there are more than one target in a location. You may not know the other targeted individuals from Adam, okay? You are a target, but you may not know the other targeted individuals that's in a particular area or what have you, when a big situation is happening like that. But if this is something that is specifically being set up to hurt, harm, and endanger you in some type of way, this, and it still could be massive, because this may be something that is meant to hurt you and your children or something like that or what have you, guys, okay? Because not all staged events, have to do with like a shooting or something like that or what have you. That's it's done like that or what have you. There's been situations, massive situations that has happened, like where buildings and different things, of those high rises and different things that have caught on fire or what have you, and there's certain victims who wasn't saved on purpose when they could have clearly been saved. They allowed them to die on purpose. Why? Because they were targeted. They were targets. So on the outside looking in, it just looked like, oh my gosh, this tragic event happened, this horrible fire happened in this building, and they just happened to be the casualties. No, but the first responders, police, and everything was on the scene, knew exactly where they was at, and refused, strategically chose not to go and save those victims. They were targets. It was done on purpose. Okay, so not every staged event looks alike. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, Spirit is saying caution, have caution, beware, because these individuals are dangerous. Okay, don't trust them. Okay, Get out, don't look back, okay? Type of energy I'm getting from this. Spirit is saying these individuals are dangerous. So have caution and beware, okay? And for you to have caution and beware, considering the fact there's so many people involved, just go with the fact that you can't trust anybody, okay? Especially if you're going to any unfamiliar territory, unfamiliar place, amongst any unfamiliar people. But sometimes these things happen amongst people that you think you know the best, okay? Because a lot of times people who are targeting individuals, your family is in on it. They are aware that you are targeting individuals. Your friends, your family, your lovers, all of that. They are aware. And they all playing their crisis acting as role. Okay? So we clarify betrayal for the love of money. We got psyop here. So this is some type of whole psychological operation that is going on. Okay, this is meant to betray you in some type of way, but all of the crisis actors is what I'm going to call them, who are involved in this stage event, they're doing so for the purposes of money. Okay, these are sellouts who will do anything for money. Okay, but this is a whole psyop. Okay, which is short for psychological operation. Okay, it's a whole staged event. Okay. To clarify wolves and snakes in sheep's clothing, we got driver here. Okay, something is significant to a driver. Okay, this could be any kind of driver. Okay, this could be a delivery driver, a cab driver, or a rideshare driver. This could be somebody who's in a big rig, like those 18-wheeler trucks. This could be somebody in an SUV, somebody in a car, somebody in a motorcycle. This could be any type of driver. Okay, so if you're traveling somewhere or something like that or what have you, something could have to do with a driver. If you're somebody who takes ride shares a lot or what have you, you're still dealing with a driver. You know what I'm saying? If you're like someone who gets rides from other people, whether these are people you think you know, or whether this is something like a cab service or something like that, or what have you, something is significant to a driver. Okay, a driver being a wolf in snakes and sheep's clothing. Okay, um, this person could is a wolf, is a snake in sheep's clothing. They're not to be trusted. They're a part of this reckless group and the activities. They're a part of this community mobbing, bullying. They're meant to do something to harm you in some type of way. Okay, this could be some type of attack towards you while you're driving, or either while you're on the road traveling somewhere. Okay, if this is a different driver outside of you, this could be somebody else that's driving on the same road as you. Okay, or if this is a driver speaking as to a driver that say you are riding with or something like that, or what have you, something insignificant to a driver. Okay, to clarify, these clowns way too cocky. We got low down and dirty shame. Several cards wanted to come out on this. I seen low down and dirty shame. I seen sneaking and creeping. And I also seen beware of the snakes trying to come into your life to harm you or fool you guys. Okay, somebody is a low down and dirty shame. I feel like somebody may even want to come in personal contact with you. Like, this person may even have the audacity to speak to you. Okay, and ways that can happen is say you go to a gas station and you're getting gas, and here comes this other driver at the next pump, and this person decides to speak to you or act like they're trying to holler at you or give you a compliment, or just speak, say hey, how you doing, or something like that, or what have you. With these clowns way too cocky, I feel like somebody who is involved wants to or is going to like make personal contact with you in some type of way. um and it could be this driver person. So the first thing that came to my mind is like you running into somebody at the gas station, because it's like, how would you come into contact with another driver or something like that, or what have you. um but yeah, these individuals are low down and dirty shame. Spirit is saying these clowns are way too cocky. Okay, but you need to have caution and beware because they're dangerous. Spirit is saying, okay. Or even if you're into ride share type of thing or something like that, Spirit is saying, okay, this could be a person that's like paying a lot of attention to you, paying you compliments, very talkative, different things like that, or what have you, because it almost seems like somebody involved either wants to or is gonna go out on a limb to make some type of personal contact with you and some type of shit like that, where you see them before a situation happened or something like that or what have you. Okay. I'm seeing the King of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo masculine, okay? There could be a fire sign man who is behind this staged event or staged events, accidents, or incident. We're just going to call it a staged event. There's a fire sign man who is behind this staged event. This community mobbing and bullying that's going on. He was the first card that flipped out, okay? Any other messages, Spirit? Yeah, I'm seeing the Eight of Wands as well, okay? This person is communicating back and forth with a lot of people, other people who are involved. The Eight of Wands is about swift, fast communication, okay? It's about messages, news, information, or communication. I'm also seeing the Star card here. Whoever this King of Wands is, this person could have some type of popular status, celebrity status. This person could be well-known, popular, in the spotlight, have a lot of connections, or something like that, or what have you. I'm seeing it as the next card here, but it didn't necessarily come out, okay? Whoever this fire sign man is like well known or have a lot of connections or something like that, okay? But this person is communicating with a lot of people, like back and forth with a lot of people, up to 8 different people. Okay, with this Eight of Wands here, could be more than that, but it could be like 8 different people. This person is communicating with several different people. A lot of communication going back and forth very swiftly, okay? As it relates to this staged event, this community mobbing and this bullying that's going on. To clarify harm with reckless group activity, we get the Tower card here, okay? So the Tower card is like, it's chaos, it's tragedy, it's a problematic situation, it's disruptions, it's destructions, it's deceptions, guys, okay? It's something that happens like all of a sudden out the blue, Spirit is saying, okay? So and it's almost like these individuals want to catch you off guard in some type of way, where, you know, 1 minute it seems like things is fine and then the next minute, boom, you know what I'm saying? You know, this is a big situation that has occurred, that has happened. That's the Tower energy, okay? It's like an energy surge, okay? It's a sudden upheaval, it's a shakeup of things, it's a problematic situation, it's chaos, it could be tragedy, it could be, you know, death, harm, destruction, illness, injuries, deceptions, disruptions, destructions. It could be a lot of different things, okay? But it happens all of a sudden out the blue. The Tower does, okay? And this has to do with some type of harm coming to someone, collective, okay? And it's because of this reckless group activity, Spirit is saying. Spirit, clarify, caution, beware, they're dangerous. Caution, beware, they're dangerous, okay? I'm seeing the Three of Cups here, guys, okay? If y'all are planning on going to some type of gathering, get together, celebration, party, or something, these individuals, these wolves in snakes in sheep's clothing, are at this event, okay? Because the Three of Cups is about mixing and mingling, indulging with other people. Okay, that's the reason why you see these 3 people here, and they all got cups. They're all drinking this, that, and the other. There's some type of party, gathering, get together, celebration, gathering, something. Okay, Spirit is saying have caution and to beware. Okay, because there are people who are dangerous. That's their collective at whatever this function or event is, collective. Okay. Spirit, clarify betrayal for the love of money. Betrayal for the love of money and psyop. I'm seeing the King of Swords here, okay? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, masculine individual, okay? Yeah, look, the Hangman here, okay? This person is hanging around. Okay, they hanging on, they're in limbo, they're hanging around waiting to get the green light, okay, the go on something, Spirit is saying, okay? With this betrayal for the love of money, this person has been offered some type of money to do something, to betray you in some type of way. They're in on the psyop, okay? This is an air sign man, okay? Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, okay? This King of Wands, who have set up this staged event, who is like, communicating amongst those that's involved with this community mobbing and bullying. This could be one of the individuals that he's communicating with, this King of Swords here, okay, who's involved with this betrayal for this love of money. This person is a sellout that'll do anything for money. This person has been offered some type of money to partake in this psyop, this psychological operation, okay? And with them coming out, see, the King of Wands came out with the Eight of Wands, okay? Which is communication, swift, fast communication going back and forth. The King of Swords came out with the Hangman. This person is hanging around, waiting, waiting in limbo, okay, waiting to get, the word about something, waiting to, on some type of new perspective. Wolves and snakes in sheep's clothing with driver here. We got the Five of Wands here, okay, collective. There's some type of jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, or competition, okay, retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge. These wolves and snakes in sheep's clothing, these are individuals who are jealous, envious, or intimidated by you, or in competition with you, collective. They want some type of retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge on you. This is the reason why they're a part of this conflict, this strife, okay? Some type of misunderstanding, okay, because the Five of Wands talks about all of that. Misconceptions, misunderstandings, arguments, chaos, disagreements, and different things like that. But it also speaks of jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, and competition, or even retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge. And this is the energy that these wolves and snakes in sheep's clothing, with this driver energy here, that's the energy that they are in. Okay? Spirit, clarify these clowns is way too cocky. Somebody, I swear to God, somebody... one of these clowns involved, Spirit is saying they way too cocky, because this person ain't nothing but a low down and dirty shame. Look at this, Two of Cups here. This person is going to try to holler at you. No bullshit. This is somebody who is going to try to act like they want some type of partnership or relationship with you, or some shit like that. And it's interesting the Two of Cups came out instead of like the Lovers or something like that, or what have you. Because the Two of Cups literally usually speaks about like real partnerships, relationships, or something like that, or what have you. Like, you may meet this person, see this person at whatever gathering, get together, or celebration is. That's why Spirit is saying this best, whoever this person is way too fucking cocky. They way too full of their fucking selves. Because this person is literally going to approach you. You're going to see this person face to face. They're going to say something to you. They're going to flirt with you. They're going to ask you out, ask you for your nut, like something, okay? And look at this, Seven of Cups and the Ten of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, y'all, okay? The Seven of Cups is all about options, choices, decisions, opportunities. There are several different things. These people got several different, if you will, like ideas, because something is different. There's something different in each one of these cups. They have come up with several different ways to ultimately betray you, sabotage you, ruin you, end you, stab you in your back. They want you to see you as a failure, collective. They want there to be a fatal end, a breakdown. You have a breakdown, like something here, okay? And they're coming up with several different ways or methods that they can ultimately betray you, collective, okay? So that they can have some type of victory and success in some type of way, collective. Yeah, Empress here. There could be a mother or a mother figure involved. You could be a mother or a mother figure. There go that air sign energy again. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This person, they're showing themselves as the Knight of Swords now, or what have you. But look, the Moon. Secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark. Shady people, dirty dealings, illusion, spirit, cover-ups, criminal activity. Look at that. Three of Swords, heartache, heartbreak, sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, or anguish here. The Fool, okay? Don't foolishly take no leap of faith. In no type of way, collective, okay? Because they plotting and planning and scheming, okay? A lot of air sign energy here. Now I'm seeing the Queen of Swords here. You got the King of Swords out here. I just seen the Knight of Swords. Now here's the Queen of Swords. There's definitely somebody who's an air sign who's got it out for you, okay? Somebody wants to leave you like abandoned and neglected, or left out in the cold in some type of way. Rejected or alienated here. Yeah. Five of Pentacles with the Five of Swords. Yeah. It's like somebody wants you abandoned, neglected, and left out in the cold, rejected, alienated, left in turmoil or harsh conditions due to some type of conflict, defeat, hostility, plot twist, abuse, or something like that. Look, Ace of Pentacles for money. They're doing this for money. These people have lost their damn mind, collective. These people have lost their damn mind. There's a fire sign. who's communicating with everybody that's involved as it relates to the staged event. This is like this
You've got
person,
mail.
he's like the cult leader of the setup, like the head of the fucking setup, okay? Whoever this person is supposed to come directly into contact with you, who's actually supposed to, I feel like, do something to hurt you or harm you in some type of way, is an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. These people sick, they twisted, bro. Like, seriously. Spirit, clarify staged event. Staged event, yeah, man-made disaster. They're plotting and planning and scheming, and it's interesting that you see this fire energy. You see how this plane going down and this fire energy here, and that's interesting because the Eight of Wands can also speak to air travel. Okay, so even be careful if you're traveling by plane or something like that. Okay, this could be a staged event that they planning for the next plane to go down or some shit like that or what have you. You might just so happen to be on that damn flight. Okay, it's no coincidence you got this King of Wands here who's a fire sign. You see this fire, these flames coming from this damn plane here. Man-made disaster. With man-made disaster coming out here, that makes you know that it's been plotted, planned, schemed, set up by man. Okay. Yeah, harm here. Okay, we had abuse and neglect. Somebody is planning to abuse you or neglect you in some type of way, like abuse you, and then like neglect you and abandon you, leave you out in the cold in some type of way. Collective, okay? That's that tower energy with this reckless group activity. Yeah, caution, beware. With their dangerous here with the Three of Cups, a cult. I'm telling you, all of these people belong to some type of satanic, masonic, demonic ass cult, devil worshipping cult. Collective. That's why Spirit is saying caution, beware, because they're dangerous, okay? And they're all going to be at some type of gathering, get together, celebration, or some shit that you may be attending or going to, collective, okay? Yeah. Betrayal for the love of money. Look, the devil. They all thought they sold to the devil. They all chained to the devil. The devil even speaks of greed, materialism, narcissism, possessiveness, control, obsession, aggression, addictions, addictive patterns of behavior, lust, temptations, desires, and some more shit. They got a lust for money. Okay? These individuals is involved in this psyop and they chained to the devil, Spirit is saying. Wow. Wolves and snakes in sheep's clothing. Whoever this wolf and snake in sheep clothing, that's a driver here. That's got some type of jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, or competition towards you. This person is a fraud. Like there's something fake, phony, or fraudulent about that person. Spirit, clarify wolves and snakes in sheep's clothing. Wolves and snakes. I'm seeing regret here. Whatever they're plotting, planning, scheming, setting up, orchestrating, or organizing, they're going to regret. Spirit is saying it came out again. It came out again. Fraud and revenge came out again. This wolf and snake in sheep's clothing. That's a driver that's got some type of something. This person is a fraud. There's something fraudulent about this person. This person's trying to get away with some type of fraud, or either it's just something fraudulent about this person. To clarify, these clowns way too cocky with low down and dirty shame. The Two of Cups who got revenge here. Yeah. Somebody want revenge on you, or they're doing something out of revenge, which is quite interesting because you likely don't know these people from Adam. You've never done anything to these people at all. This is crazy. Bottom of the deck, we got accomplices, partners in crime. Okay, so there are a lot of accomplices and partners in crime in this situation. Look, egotism. They're full of ego. They're just egotistical. They're full of ego, vanity, and pride. They're cocky, arrogant, conceited, narcissistic as individuals. Okay, and they're all accomplices and partners in crime. Spirit is saying. Okay, and they got several different methods, several different ways. Like I told you, there's something different in every last one of these cups. The Seven of Cups is all about options. It's about choices. Okay, behind that is the Ten of Swords. They have come up with many different options, choices, decisions, ways in which they can ultimately betray you, stab you in your back. Y'all, this is a hate crime. This is cruel. This is brutal. They want there to be a fatal ending. All these people have come together to stab you in your back, okay? And they want to be successful in doing so, collective. That's what's going on here, though, y'all. That's what is going on here. Spirit, any other messages I need to share? Staged event. Any other messages as it relates to the staged event? Yeah, envy. Somebody is envious of you, okay? Which is why they're staging this event, staging this man-made disaster against you. Spirit, clarify harm. They want something, some type of, whatever this harm that is meant to like cause you, they want to like it be game over with you being harmed in some type of way. I'm seeing anger management here. Be careful of somebody exploding on you, or somebody who is easily angered, explosive, or some shit like that, or what have you. This may be the person that they've sent to abuse you and neglect you in some type of way in this tower moment with this reckless, group activity here. Like, this could be somebody that they want to have to physically harm you. With anger management here, somebody who needs anger management. Yeah, yeah. And then I'm seeing the situation's about to explode. Shit's about to pop off up in flames. Mm-hmm. Spirit, clarify caution, beware. They're dangerous with cults. Caution, beware with dangerous. They're dangerous in cults. I feel like somebody's gonna get caught doing something. Spirit, clarify caution, beware. Be careful of going to some type of gathering, get together, or celebration or something. I'm seeing kick to the curb here, and somebody trying to kick you out, or you know what I'm saying, or something like that. And then you just out there on, alone or some shit like that. Okay, these people knowing they fucked up. Spirit, clarify caution, beware. Caution, beware. These people in their feelings, somebody in their feelings as well. So to clarify, caution, beware. They're dangerous in cults, knowing they fucked up. We're just gonna put this here. We're just gonna put a situation is about to explode. She's about to pop off up in flames. With this caution, beware. They're dangerous in cults. Spirit, clarify this betrayal for the love of money. Betrayal for the love of money. Betrayal for the love of money. So somebody could be dealing with bank failure. Somebody ain't got no money, so they was down for doing something for money. Somebody involved is getting played. They're being manipulated and lied to and controlled in some type of way. I just seen getting played. So like somebody involved in this have been wrapped up into this because they got played in some type of way, or they're being controlled or manipulated. Um, you know what I'm saying, or something. Yeah, I'm even seeing another caution card here. Spirit, betrayal for the love of money. Betrayal for the love of money. Somebody could even be a police officer, y'all. This air sign man may be a police officer. Huh. Might be the reason why there's wolves and snakes in sheep's clothing here with driver, police, fraud. I'm telling you, there's something fraudulent about this person. Sir, give me one more on the on this betrayal for the love of money. Bad choices. It's interesting because I seen let me see, let me find this card. Be careful of fake friends as well. Um, Betrayal and hater. Okay, so there's some type of betrayal, deceit, backstab. Somebody could be a traitor and not to be trusted. This person is a hater. I'm also seeing caution here. This is who you need to have caution of. Whoever this hater that's going to betray you, you need to have caution of this person. Where'd it go? Something is toxic. I know this ain't no, where'd it go? Knowing they fucked up. Somebody's gonna fuck up though, because they're gonna be on recording doing something. There's gonna be some type of recording of them doing something. Whatever it is that they're doing, planning to do to you, they're going to be on recording in some type of way. Doing something. I'm seeing here getting played. With this betrayal for the love of money, somebody is being puppeted. Like there's some type of manipulations, lies, or control over this person. Yeah, with this devil energy here. Wolves and snakes in sheep's clothing. So we got the police here. I'm seeing game over. Police. Or wolves and snakes in sheep's clothing with driver's spirit and fraud. Hater. There could be a police officer that is involved in this who is a hater. This is a hater. This person is fraudulent. There's some type of there's something fake, phony, or fraudulent about this person as well. This police officer is a hater. Okay? Spirit, clarify these clowns way too cocky with revenge. These clowns way too cocky. Yeah, the spirit is saying whoever this clown is way too cocky. They doing drugs. They own some type of drugs. That's the reason why they so like, you know, like you ever seen somebody that's just like just like totally full of themselves, but they walk around like they the cream of the crop, like they the best thing since sliced bread. Like, bitch, everybody want me. How dare you not, bitch? Like that type of thing. This motherfucker's on drugs, so okay. Spirit, clarify. These clowns way too cocky. These clowns way too cocky. Yeah, something is gonna fall apart, fall into pieces. Whatever it is they trying to do. This is fucked up though, because this is like an ambush. Like they got certain people. See, this is what I was telling y'all though. This is what I was telling y'all in the beginning. And when you a targeted individual and something pop off or happen, everybody has a role, okay? And everybody that you come into contact with are involved as well. Even people who wasn't on the original scene, okay? Even people that you don't directly see. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like say you at the store and something pop off at the store where there's somebody who's involved that is across the street at the gas station that is watching you and what's going on with you at the store. They're involved too, but they're at a distance, so you obviously don't see, because if you at the store, you obviously don't see the person that's involved that's posted up at the gas station. You understand what I'm saying? And then they know whatever situation that is meant to pop off, by the end of it, you may end up calling the police, especially if you done got injured or something. Well, the police officer, first on the scene to be motherfucking seen, he posted up down the street. You don't know this. Police officers are everywhere. They patrol everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You don't. Nobody worries about the police. You know what I'm saying? When you're driving down the street or you going some damn where, if you only people worry about the police is people who doing something wrong and trying to duck and hide from the police. So if you're driving down the street and doing something, you happen to see the police patrolling a certain area, you don't get worried. You know what I'm saying? Police is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So on your way to the store, if you pass by the police, you didn't really pay attention, nothing more than probably maybe even seeing the police car, if you even seen that. But this police officer may be down the street. So when you the situation pop off, say some situation pop off, you go into the store, you just go into the store to get some knickknacks or what have you, and while you in there, somebody starts an altercation with you. Then this person goes to fight you. Now you in a physical altercation with this person. This person has a weapon on you that they done pulled out in the midst of this altercation, and it caused you some type of physical injury. Now, by the end of the situation, now you got all these people standing around watching, recording, all kinds of shit. You call for help. Police, whoop, the first respond, the first police officer on the scene is a motherfucking op that's in on the setup. That knew the staged event was going to go down at a particular place, in a particular way, on a particular day, at a particular fucking time. This motherfucker is a hater. He ain't on your side no motherfucking way. He's there to control the scene, okay? Y'all have to understand, these people who are in these cults together or what have you, they have non-verbal ways of communication, okay? They give each other certain eye contact, head nods. They do certain hand signs and symbolisms. It's usually certain type of, like, it's usually Masonic hand signs and symbolisms, or either satanic hand signs and symbolisms that you see them do or what have you. From a distance, you would not suspect or even think that they know each other, okay? Once they are around each other, certain eye contact they give each other, body language, head movements, hand signs. This is how they're able to communicate with each other, and this is how they are able to identify each other. Okay, y'all. Cause whoever this wolf in snake and sheep's clothing, that's a driver of some kind, and the spirit is calling a fraud,
You've got mail.
who is like jealous, envious, or intimidated by you in some type of way, or either wants some type of retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge on you. Spirit is saying this is police and hater is coming out. Spirit, clarify these clowns way too cocky. So we got doing drugs. Whoever this clown is way too cocky, is on some type of drugs, and I'm seeing falling apart, falling into pieces. Like somebody is a fucking clown that's way too cocky. And Spirit is saying they are low down and dirty shame. They're in on the plot to get some type of revenge on you and act some type of revenge on you. But this person is on fucking drugs. So something's going to fall apart and fall into pieces. This person hide and cool the fucking brown. Whoever they are. Excuse my language. Yeah. This person that's involved for the love of money here, it's because they sold their soul to the devil. They chained to the devil. Okay, this person got habits, addictions, addictive patterns of behavior. They're getting played in some type of way. They're getting puppeted. Okay, due to some type of manipulate. This person been manipulated in some type of way. They've been told some type of lies about you or something, and somebody else is controlling them. And this is the reason why this person is going to make the bad choices that they're making. This could be the same person that's the wolf in snake and sheep's clothing. Okay? This is a police officer who's a hater. And this person is on some type of drugs. It may be pills, it may be something else, or what have you. But some shit's gonna fall apart, fall into pieces. Okay? This is being done out of envy. Because of envy, somebody is staging a man-made disaster. Okay? Somebody who needs anger management.
You've got mail.
Is being sent to abuse you or neglect you in some type of way. There's a cult of individuals that's involved with a situation that's about to explode, or shit that's about to pop off up in flames. These people are chained to the devil, but they're getting played in some type of way due to manipulations, lies, and control, and are making bad choices. They even have police officers who are involved that's like haters of yours, okay? But Spirit is saying they're fraud. They're fraudulent individuals. The oath that they took to protect and serve is bullshit, because this person is dirtier than a basket of fucking dirty laundry, bitch, okay? There's some police officer that's a hater out here, okay? But I feel like this person, because this person is a sellout, they're also being manipulated or controlled or given orders by somebody in some type of fucking way. This is not. I don't even feel like this is some type of like um, rogue. You know what I'm saying? Bad cop or what have you. You know how you can have like a bad cop that's just like, rogue. They just messed up ass individuals. They're just out here fucking with people just to be fucking with people, but they're not necessarily working with a team or a group of other people. They're just a jacked up ass individual or what have you. Whoever this person is, whoever this police officer is a part of some type of cult. Is into devil worship. Is a part of some type of network of other people or something. Maybe a secret society, whatever the hell you want to call it. Spirit is calling it a cult. Whatever is going to go down, somebody going to be burning evidence. Somebody going to be trying to burn evidence of something. Okay? Yeah, you need to be careful of fake friends because they are total drama, okay? And they involved in the action. They toxic, Spirit is saying, okay? Don't accept nobody's fake ass apology either because they wearing a mask, okay? And I'm telling you, individuals is going to be watching shit go down and enjoying the gossip over something here, okay? Because there's going to be some type of investigating going on here, okay? I'm seeing don't want to hear. Somebody ain't going to want to hear it, okay? This might have to do with a fight. Somebody fighting for something, over something, claiming was there something here. Caution. Seeing caution, running away. Okay? Be careful. These fake friends may be burning, they may end up burning some evidence of something. Okay? Because of their involvement. Okay? But there's a lot of accomplices and partners in crime. Okay? And they came up with 7 or several, however you want to look at it, different ways to ultimately betray you and stab you in your back, collective, okay? And they hell bent on being successful and victorious. And whatever this is, collective, this is something happening publicly. Like some type of public recognition of some kind, of something. Okay? So those are your messages, guys. I do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity you were seeking pertaining to a situation you may be dealing with or pertaining to a situation you may notice someone else is dealing with if you are cross-watching. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tip.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond, 36 with the underscore between each word. For any person who's interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly, greatly appreciated. I do thank you in advance. You can do so through Cash App, which is $tip-diamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep, watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. Y'all be careful, y'all. Okay? Because this is a whole staged event. There's some type of community mobbing and bullying that is going on. There is a fire sign man, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, that is planning this man-made disaster out of envy. Till the next time. Peace.